Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. We have a major bombshell today from Bill Maher that you do not want to miss, okay? We're going to be exposing the deep, dark truth about Bill Maher and his left-wing Trump-hating ideologies that you do not want to miss, okay? I believe this is the end of the mainstream media, and people are stopping to watch shows like Bill Maher because all the narratives that they've been pushing were dead out flat wrong about Trump, okay? So before we dive in, as always, we're gonna read the Bible and pray because God comes first, amen? Comment amen down below if you believe that God comes first. Today's Bible reading is Proverbs 17:22. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Amen. So comment amen down below and let us all pray to God for him to give us a cheerful heart. Remember, everything you've been working on to help get Donald J. Trump elected, whether that's word of mouth is the best form of marketing. If you told your neighbor about Trump, if you told your neighbor about you don't like Kamala Harris, if you told your friend, your family member, whatever, that is word of mouth. So good job. You guys did good. If you wanted Trump to win, if you wanted Kamala to win, I'm sorry, but you didn't do good enough, okay? That's just plain facts. Trump won in every swing state. It was a major landslide. And not only that, but the Republicans won in the House and they won in the Senate. So really gonna be some awesome times if you're a Republican, gonna be some really good times if you're a Democrat, but you just probably don't realize that. Trump, like he said, he's gonna help protect women whether they like it or not. Gonna seal up the border. Gonna make America good for women. All right, women supporting Kamala, they probably just didn't realize that supporting Kamala is actually gonna hurt them. So anyways, let's dive in. Let's talk to Bill Maher. Bill Maher and Maher and Cryer get into a heated debate over gender-affirming care for kids. Bill Maher said, you can't rewrite the world so that every baby is just a jump ball. Take a look at this, guys. This is actually crazy.
You're asking too much often to rewrite, like, the idea that when someone is born, there is a default setting for humans, male and female. Not everyone is.
Isn't that the guy from 2.5 Men, the Charlie Sheen co-star? Isn't that Maher and Cryer, or am I wrong?
Now, a real conservative would say, no, everyone is. I would never say that.
But
I think
there are
liberal says
there are chromosomal spectrums.
There's a default setting, but then there's a whole other section. And
doesn't Maher and Cryer literally play a guy in 2.5 Men who gets made fun of for like how much of a soy boy he is, like a beta male?
That's great, and we should protect those people. But don't pretend there isn't also a default setting. And you can't rewrite the world so that every baby is just a jump ball. Oh, it could be anything. If it's got a dick, it's probably a boy.
Oh! I love how Bill Maher, you know what? I gotta give it up to Bill. Let's give credit where credit's due. He brought on a Hollywood elite A-list liberal actor, and he's not afraid to call them out to their face. So, all right, Bill, you won my respect on this episode.
And if it's probably not, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that in a compassionate way.
Well, yeah,
but we'll also be apprised of the idea that children don't know shit about anything. Yes, sometimes it is obvious, and we should address it that way. But I mean, kids, Christ Almighty! I mean, the idea that I would, as a child, would have had to have dealt with something like this.
Well, again, the people that go through it don't say this is the life I want. No parent wants to be in the midst of those choices. It's terrifying.
Some kids these days actually just do want to be trans. It's cooler, John.
I don't
agree.
It's a thing.
Nope.
I don't agree. I don't agree with Bill Maher.
Yeah, because I'm a left lunatic who hates Trump and probably voted for Kamala Harris, and I'm a Hollywood elite actor, so if I say anything that is in agree with Trump, I could get fired because I'm a big fat sellout, unlike Rob Schneider.
That's the name of the show tonight.
Well, your eyes are not open to that,
okay.
I think. There are some kids.
Damn, Bill Maher's like low-key spitting facts. You gotta give credit to Bill here. A little bit at least, right? Or am I crazy? I know he hates Trump, But at the same time, he's actually calling out Jon Cryer.
Yeah.
Especially, why is it like so much more prevalent, like here than Indiana?
Well,
are they suppressing it there? Maybe a little.
Yeah, there's
But
a societal
more- but
suppression, but it's like left-handedism. Being left-handed was suppressed for for thousands of years amongst human beings.
Are you seriously comparing gender to being left-handed, bro? Come on.
Once it was apparently in the 30s, scientists basically said there's no left-handedness doesn't actually do anything bad.
Right.
Left-handedness shot up. People just stopped training themselves to be right-handed. And this has happened societally before, and that's the closest analog that I can think of it.
Damn. So Jon Cryer got called out to his face. I honestly wonder if that was the first time he's ever been called out to his face on like a show like that.
You're asking too much, Austin.
Someone saying both of these people are stupid AF. Mr. Jon Cryer, go on the Megyn Kelly show. I triple dare you. Megyn Kelly send the invite. Yeah, Jon Cryer, I'm sorry, he is not going on the Megyn Kelly show. Remember when Megyn Kelly called out Bill Maher to his face,
of course, is the
saying that Hillary Clinton, she's basically schooling Bill Maher here. Take a listen.
Hillary Clinton, of course, is the original election denier. I'm sure you voted for her in 2016.
Well, she's not an election denier.
She absolutely was the OG election denier.
She, first of all, she came out before the sun had risen to concede the election to Trump.
And then spent the next 4 years saying he was illegitimate. He was an illegitimate president.
Okay, well, first of all, she didn't say he was an illegitimate.
Yes, she did.
You tell me exactly what she said.
She said those exact words repeatedly.
I believe he knows he's an illegitimate president.
Bill Maher's like, crap, I got called out to my face. And Megyn Kelly's bringing receipts, baby.
Okay, I mean, you only get two choices.
That's right.
You get Donald Trump, a criminal, election denier who is going to transform this country.
Okay, you're calling Trump an election denier, but what about Hillary Clinton? What about Letitia James? He's an illegitimate president. You know, Letitia, if you're calling Trump an election denier, you also got to call out that Hillary Clinton and Letitia James were too, buddy.
Into an authoritarian place like we've never seen before, or you get Joe Biden with all his flaws.
Also
and
a criminal.
crimes. Okay, what is his crime again?
Special counsel Robert Hur said he committed felonies, but he wouldn't indict him because he was a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. He couldn't.
It's so funny when you have a left Trump hater being like, wait, Joe Biden's a criminal too? Wait, what happened?
Get a conviction in front of a jury.
And what was that crime? That was the...
Classified documents. All over his basement, his garage, everywhere.
Well, okay, here's the difference. Immediately, Biden, he shouldn't have had them. Immediately, he said, oh, sorry, my bad, and gave them back.
That's why he
Trump
didn't get charged with obstruction. But Trump has two classified documents, pieces to his case. One is you had them, and the second is you obstructed justice when we demanded them back. So, okay, against Biden, you don't get charged with obstruction. But number one, where's the classified documents charged against him? He's also a felon.
You got your story. You know, I look...
Why can't the difference be one actually had the ability to declassify documents and keep them because he'd been the president, and one didn't because he should have been looking at documents only in a skiff while a sitting U.S. senator, and clearly he stole classified documents that he wasn't entitled to and never had the ability to declassify them.
Yeah. Maybe you know more about that than I do. I don't remember that part of it. And
Bill Maher goes, yeah, I don't remember anything that favors Donald Trump. Yeah, I just kind of zone all that out. Yeah, when Fox News comes on, I usually just turn it off.
I always don't trust anything I hear until I vet it from the other side, because everybody sort of has their one-sided view of it, and narrative is more important than truth. I know this is the right-wing narrative.
I'm not like that, Bill. I care about facts.
Yep.
I practiced law for 10 years. I want to get the cases right more than I want to...
Okay.
Bill Maher doesn't realize that Megyn Kelly has been like a critic of Trump for years. Megyn Kelly was not always a Trump supporter. Like, you could almost group her in with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, where like in the past, they've talked crap about Trump. Even J.D. Vance talked crap about Trump in the past. And that's literally the whole point of this whole America First movement. Is that, look, even if you talk crap about Trump in the past, it's like, We understand why you did, because that's what the media wants you to do. And cool, you admit that you're wrong, and then now you see that Trump was the answer. That's what happened to Megyn Kelly. That's what happened to J.D. Vance. That's what happened to Elon Musk and Joe Rogan. Those 4 people used to, at a certain point, be either extremely hateful of Trump, talk crap on Trump, or just be liberal, right? Or I don't know if J.D. Vance or Megyn Kelly were necessarily liberal, but they've definitely, been critical of Trump. And then now they've made their way over to support Donald J. Trump. So very interesting episode today about Bill Maher, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this one down below.